With pantries getting smaller and smaller in downtown apartments, many consumers don't have the space to shop for weeks' worth of groceries. And as their name suggests, the newly opened Per Diem Market in Macon is catering to that crowd looking for a by-the-day shopping experience.
The idea really was an old school country general store in downtown Macon. Downtown has seen a revitalization and a growth over the past 5 years, really 10 years. And we saw an opportunity to not just bring in pet supplies because there's a large density of pet owners, but a chance to bring in some local grown fruits, local grown veggies, small maker supplies such as candles and scrubbers, with an eye towards not just local sourced, but environmentally conscious products.
And having so much local produce on hand has a variety of benefits for the farmers, consumers, and even the environment.
I think number one is that less transit time means less of a green footprint. So it's a much more environmentally conscious way to do things. I also think that getting to know your local growers is a great way to connect with your food. Number one, I think we've, over the past 2 or 3 generations, in a lot of ways disconnected from our food because we've moved so much towards processed things.
This market also has a wide assortment of plants and potted vegetables that appeal to the apartment dwellers looking to try out their green thumb.
I think the urban victory garden is a big thing. Pottable vegetables, I think, are a huge growth market for us. And succulents and houseplants. I think that with the challenges of shifting work schedules, it's harder to really have pets at home. I think, too, that sort of the younger generation wants that connection back to nature, but they are where the work is. And sometimes that means in a 600 square foot apartment.
Just like any other business, the ongoing pandemic has created a number of challenges that are especially difficult for a recently opened store.
Beef, pork production, meat production, protein production in general has been all over the place right now. So I would say that and logistics are the big issues in that you put in for products and you think they're there and then they're gone. I think also as sort of the larger chains really start looking towards smaller processors that stores my size would use or restaurants would use, that we're all starting to sort of put a strain on these small to intermediate sized producers that haven't seen this kind of volume before because the large end of the market, the large end of the processing is closed right now.
Now, despite the difficulties, Smith is excited to provide a new shopping experience for consumers while also providing a platform for local businesses.
What's great about a small market like us is that we can connect and really establish ourselves with those smaller growers as a line basically to the public to bring their product forward and maybe help get them the traction that they need to move into those larger markets later. But also it's a chance for us to introduce people to products that they may not see in a supermarket.
Reporting from Bibb County, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.